a good night. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Okay. Okay. You're draining my energy. You're pulling me down. You're wasting my time. I'm cold. And you're pushing my buttons. And I made it perfectly clear that I'm not going to engage in any contact. So, goodbye. Don't bother me again. Thank you for coming. But I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to. Okay, you can stand there talking then. I'm going to shut the door. And you'll just have to stand there talking in the empty air. I am not going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. I don't care. I do not care. Okay. 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 I guess I didn't make my boundaries clear enough, did I? Well, I'm going to make it clear right now. Stay here and medieval. And all those people you will get to meet, you will get to understand. I did not want to go through and introduce all of them. I really don't. I really don't, because I have a feeling this is going to be a long. So I'm mindful of that. I am aware of that. So, yeah. So, you mentioned setup. A huge part of the invention is resemblances, so we're going to do a lot of resemblance ceremonies. And look for the resemblances within you and other people. What else is going on? Music as an expressor and as an expressor. What now? You can come in. I'm come in. I mean, if you're really going to negotiate, I'm not going to have you stand up here in the cold and blow it in. So get in, both of you. Thank you. Okay. I want to make this perfectly clear. I am not going to have anyone start any kind of conflict with me. And I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty high strung right now about stuff going on in my body. And I'm pretty sure that I had to open the door and feel a slight sensation that makes me a little bit anxious. So I blame you for that. But anyway, what seems to be the trouble? Now, I will tell you that I am thinking about doing something different. I am thinking, I mean, I obviously cannot release them, but to make it less secretive and less taboo, I think that I will let them be a part of my mental. So, meaning they will come out of that building and they will become members. And then it will add to the amount of people that I have at the Amentrn. So, I mean, there's your answer. But no, they will not leave. And no, Julia Espinrol does not need to know. She does not need to have the final word. She does not need to, control a situation when it isn't her place to do so. It is not her place to do so. It's not her concern. It is none of her concern. Okay, that's disrespectful. You had better feel ashamed of yourself. That is one of my pet peeves. You do not stand here in my house and sigh and look over to the other, to Susan saying, you won't listen. You won't listen. That's disrespectful. And that's wrong. Very offensive. I hope that you will never do that again. I am not going to have a conflict. First of all, don't say something about someone that's not true. Don't do that in somebody else's house. It's wrong. And I think that you are old enough to know what is right and wrong. I should not have to remind you. You're pushing it right now. You need to stop pushing it. Okay. We're done. Have a good night. She does not need to know. She does not need to know. It is not her place. I've already told you. She is not the queen. She is not the be-all, end-all. I will have no more further discussion. Please leave. Please leave. You will not tell me how to act in my own home. Thank you very much. Leave. Are you going to leave, or do I have to stand here with the door open? And will I have to wait for you to go, or will you just leave? It's your choice. I am happy to keep you here if you're not willing to leave, so long as you don't start argue with me. That's your choice. I mean, it's your issue, not my issue. No comment. Just leave. Just leave. Get out. This is the last straw. Okay. This is the last straw. This is the straw. I can't continue to deal with it. Okay? You're not going to come inside my house and cause trouble. That is not what I choose to be. my reality. Do not tell me things that I already know. Do not tell me things that I'm already aware of. Stop making yourself superior at my Amentrn. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. You are not superior at my Amentrn in my house. This is my house, and you're not going to talk to me like this in my house. Well, that's too bad. I guess that she'll have to feel that way, but you know what? I could care less. Like, I mean, this conversation is just going to continue on and on and on, isn't it? You're continuing to dig yourself a hole. And I suggest that if you want to dig a hole, there's plenty of space in the backyard if you want to get on your knees and get your hands into the snow and dig a hole, perhaps with gloves. But you know what I mean. There's plenty of space for you to do that, but don't do it here, in my house. Both of you, and I mean both of you, need to leave, and you need to leave me alone for 2 days. 2 days. But both of you will not come here. You're not allowed to come here for 2 days. I mean, this is an old, outdated issue, and we shouldn't be having these problems. We really shouldn't. And I hope, I'm gonna, this is the be all to end all. This really is. I'm not gonna continue to make myself clear and address what address this. So I'm telling you right now that this is the last bit of conflict that will occur between me and any head official of the Amentrns or my Amentrn. I don't care if I said anything that was offensive. I know what I said. I'm pretty sure that I know what I said, and I'm aware of what I said, and I don't need a lecture. I don't need a pep talk. I don't need to be preached at. I don't need to be irritated. I do not need to be disturbed. I do not need to be, frustrated. So, I don't think that that's the relationship that you want to have with me. So don't keep pushing it. Stop pushing. And stop trying to, again, dig yourself a hole and leave. I've already dismissed it. I've already made the subject clear. I've already made my point clear. And now, there should be no more discussion on the subject. It's time for you to leave. And it's time for you to leave as well. Please get out of my house. And never come here again unless you have legitimate concern to bother me about. Please leave. Both of you leave. Oh, yeah, that's your deal. That's your problem. That's your perspective. That's a reflection of you, not me. So I don't need to hear it. Please leave. Okay, that's it. That's it. You will not say anything bad about me. You will not. You won't say that here. I'm not going to allow it. You saying that to me, I don't tolerate that. Okay, you have went way too far. I'm pretty sure that I know who I am. I know what I'm doing, and I know what I value, and I know what I'm saying. Again, I don't need to hear it. It's just a reflection of you, and what you perceive doesn't matter to me. So, there is the door. Now, this time, when I open the door, I am opening it not to continue to let the cold air into my home, but for you to leave. So, I will ask you again, and for the last time, otherwise you'll just, I don't know. I'm asking you to leave. And that's what you need to do.
Get your drink in a few minutes, Robert.
Okay. As you can tell, I have dinner coming up very soon, and all the things I have coming up, I don't need to deal with this. You can go. So, there you go. There is the doors, open wide. And this is your way out. Both of your ways out to leave. Leave. I'm not going to even respond to that because it's just, you're delusional. Leave. It's really cold out there. And are you sure that you want to spend your time lecturing me? And are you sure that you want to spend your time wasting your breath and energy and getting yourself really cold when you could just leave? Be smart.